I'm riding off a high. The speech, I think, went well. People are clapping. And as I sit down, I hear someone yelling in the back. And I start to listen closer, and there's this guy yelling, "That kid that just spoke is a terrorist." So my name is Humza Yousuf, and I hope when you saw my name on this show, you didn't confuse me with the Prime Minister of Scotland or the scholar from California. I'm neither of them, and I'm proud of it. The story I want to tell today goes back to my high school years, my senior year of high school in northern New Jersey. To set the scene, I grew up in this small town, think of a town out of Sopranos. Both my neighbors, it was a middle-class town, so both my neighbors had to work 2 jobs. My neighbors during the day worked in waste management and at night at the mafia. And that's how they made it. You gotta make ends meet. And so my parents are Desi Brown immigrant parents. And so coming from Pakistan, the one thing they wanted me to learn was how to run a successful government. They needed the help back home. And so instead of putting me in sports, they put me in student government. That was the thing I had to do. And so from the 6th grade to my senior high school, I was in student government. The 6th grade, I was a student secretary. My senior year, I was class president. As you can tell, I ran 6 elections. I won 6 elections. All 6 were uncontested. So it's my senior year of high school. I'm walking to class, and I get this email. Check my phone, and it's email that says, "Humza, we need your help." And I was waiting for this moment. And I look at my phone, and I'm like, is it fundraising? Is it an endorsement? What is it? What do they need from me? So I look at the email, and it says this Board of Education member wrote Islamophobic remarks on Facebook. We need someone to say something about it. And so I checked the attachments, and there's screenshots of a Facebook post. And it says things like, Muslims don't belong here. The hijab should be banned. Muslims, and this is not a joke, Muslims belong in their desserts. And my parents have been trying to go back to them. They might be on the same team. And she misspelled, she of course meant to say deserts. And of course, I was 17 at the time, and I was hurt by it. I didn't know what to do. No one ever said that to me before. And so as I think about what to do next, I stop seeing myself as a class president, and I see myself as a statesman. This is my shining moment. This is where I'm gonna leave a mark, a legacy. And so when I'm looking at what to do, I look to my fellow statesmen. I look at what would Obama do? What would Kennedy do? What would Reagan do? I mean, I'm being bipartisan. I'm trying to get as much as I can. And I get my speechwriters in the room, my class, it was a nice school. I get my speechwriters in the room. I'm like, we need to do this now. It so happened to be that my speechwriters were my 3 younger brothers, who for them, this was a step up from an unplugged controller. So they were happy to be there. And so I get them in the room, and we're thinking about what to say. And so the next Board of Education meeting is 2 weeks away. And so I'm thinking about a speech calling for this board member's resignation. So we write this speech. The Board of Education meeting comes up. And to explain, these Board of Education meetings are pretty mundane. They talk about things like the pizza party, the pajama party, the parent teachers always have like a problem with something. So those are the type of comments that they're dealing with. But at the end of these meetings, there's a open comment period. Think of it, open mic night. And so that was when I was gonna go. So the Board of Education meeting happens. I'm going to the podium, I have the screenshots, I have my speech, I'm ready to stand on business. I am thinking, like, after I'm done with this speech, she's gonna resign. This is it. Her career is over. So as I say in my speech, I talk about how I'm American. I mean, I love my cheeseburgers, I love pizza, I love football, I love my New York Yankees. I've been a fan since I was a kid. I'm just like you guys. I'm the all-American boy. I just might look a little different, but trust me, I'm one of the good ones. And so I finished my speech, and I go back to my seat, and I'm riding off a high. The speech, I think, went well. People are clapping. And as I sit down, I hear someone yelling in the back. And I start to listen closer, and there's this guy yelling, "That kid that just spoke is a terrorist." And I'm like, there must have been. I mean, there's got to be someone else that came after me because I just told them I'm their sweet all-American boy. I could do no wrong. And as his words become more clear, he's talking about me. And I'm a pretty chill, level-headed guy, but I start seeing red. I'm upset. I'm hurt. And so I get back from my seat. I'm running back to the podium because I think the way to win an argument is to get the last word. And I need this last word. I'm going to get it. And so I'm racing back to the podium. And my teacher, Mrs. Rodriguez, comes up in between and gives me a hug. She says, "Humza, I'm so sorry." And I tell her, "Ms. Rodriguez," tears fill my eye, and I tell her, "Why do they hate us? What did I ever do to him? I don't even know him. I've lived here for 16 years. I have never seen him before. What did I ever do to him?" And she says, "I'm sorry." That's what she keeps saying. But in that moment, I realized that it never mattered what I said. It only mattered how I looked as I said it. And that I couldn't change. So the Board of Ed meeting ends awkwardly. No one really knows what to do. She doesn't resign. And so I spent the next 30 days working on ways to call for her resignation. I start a petition. I get messages from my mom to forward on WhatsApp. I get my brothers involved. I mean, it's a team effort. And eventually, 30 days later, she resigns. However, no apology, no remorse, no phone call, nothing. She's just gone, and an empty seat opens up on the board. And so graduation was the next month. And at graduation, as my friends celebrated their state championships, I celebrated standing up for myself. And I wouldn't change a thing. Thank you.